X, Scott, and Kaiser are gonna go ahead and take this crab coin down bottom. Giving Dilar quite a hard time is Kaiser on that Esmeralda. I don't think Onic should be picking fights. Not just yet.
Yeah, I agree. Onic shouldn't be picking fights. They should wait for Popol and Koopa's power spike to actually start hitting in order for them to be able to start up. But at the same time, they are going to have to worry about Natalia being able to roam around freely in the map. And they're speaking of Natalia.
Jump onto Jay. Did not even have a second to breathe there. He's taken out, putting the score up to 1-4. Oh,
now Yaku's going to be caught in a bad spot. Very, very bad spot. He's going to go for the Carter Inferno. And I don't think it's going to be enough to sustain him. It's going to get taken down. Bosskur is really in the lead here.
Boskur's on something else, Nomad. They were on a 4-man rotation, and what a surprise that Yaku didn't see that coming. But here we go, Zaman Force set up. That's going to be Scott pulling the flicker, and here we go. Preparing the revenge, but he lets go, and I think this is just them picking their fights. I mean, they're ahead, but not by much. Still about 1,000 and change between Onic and Bosskur. And right now, Zaraki just owns top, and I guess the upper half of the map. Oh, look at this, Kaiser.
The bottom half of the map, though, there is a bit of a duel here by Dilar and Kaiser. I don't think Kaiser would be able to take down Dilar on his own just yet.
No, I think Kaiser's winning too. Check this out. Kaiser does have the Lithomancer on him. Walkie Grass helping out with the mana and the HP, but look at the damage output on Dilar. A single Ionic Edge putting out about a full bar of Kaiser's HP. Oh, he had an execute, that would have been over. But Dilar has the Purify instead. Oh, does he get it? Kaiser gets him down. Look at that. Kaiser's the one with the flame shot, and look at this in mid. They take down Scott. I guess Scott overextended. It was quite the off-screen kill, but right now it's Zaraki just waiting in the wings. Oh, he's waiting for the perfect time. They are gonna start up the turtle, but they see Zaraki here.
A good turn onto Zaraki, try to deter him from coming in. The Zaman Force is gonna be committed here. I don't think it's still possible for them to steal this, but it's gonna be secured by Onic PH. Turtle is going to be a huge factor onto Harris as well. They can quickly push down this mid lane turret. What's gonna have to happen here is that Natalia needs to make sure that he takes down Harith along with his teammates.
Yep. Zaraki just needs to make the call here. 202 on that Natalia. Again, with the execute, it's so hard, but wow, look at this. Real hard at work here is Dilar down bottom. They get the first turret of the game, and of course, no, there's something that we're not noticing here. Real quick, let me talk about that later on. Falling Star Moon here by Kaiser. Almost taken down Iyaknu, but it takes just a little bit more since he did pop the Counter Inferno. Here comes the cavalry. Wise with the Zaman Force, maybe pulling it a little too soon. Scott caught him, and this is going to be Zaraki jumping in with the silence to disengage. Scott and Sakura gonna go ahead and back out, but wait, they want another round. Round 2 gonna begin real soon. Dilar with the dash in, and just like that, it's a false engage. They reset, and that is going to be top pushed in by Kaiser. What good work here by both offlaners in Kaiser and Dilar. And Dilar gonna want to make him pay, but Dilar knows better than to do that. And Kaiser walks away scot-free with the push. And down bottom, look, minions took that turret down there as well. So, so far so good. Despite the 2-8 score, it's still anybody's game. But as the games go later, Nomad, as the games go later, I think Lakes on that carry is just gonna be a little more dangerous.
A little more dangerous indeed. If we're gonna have to have a look at their item progressions right now, carry is always always going to hurt now. Way ahead of the scoreboard, 4K gold lead. But the only problem I'm seeing there is, as I say that, Yaknu's gonna be in a bit of a tight spot. Gonna be forced to back off. But as I say that, not Yaknu, Lakes is gonna have one hell of a good time. He is 2,000 gold ahead of his entire team, but at the same time, Onic PH is funneling relatively okay in this game because there goes the Falling Star Moon though. Kaiser's gonna be forced to back up. Koopa is gonna be gone now, no longer the 6-man in this Onic PH roster.
Dilar doing? He's caught out. Okay, Dilar's fine. They don't want to fight. Okay, so it's a disengage. So far, you know what? Here's a little bit of ray of hope for Onic. They are still behind. But Jay on the Popol and Koopa could transition into a core. Again, Popol and Koopa still a marksman technically, so that's still not something you can discount. But look at this now. Lex with the kill off screen. Falling Star Moon to protect himself. The Kingmaker Fuzakin gonna put up the wall. Not the right way to do it to trap Kaiser. And they're just gonna take what they can. Get that wave pushed up and now rotate into mid. But Lex is just gonna take this turret like it's butter.
Onic PH were dubbed the Macro Kings in MPL PH, and now I'm not seeing that. They are being out-macroed by Bosskur here, and it's really amusing to see that
You know, Mobile Legends esports doesn't stop. So hopefully you're having fun. And yeah, we're just waiting for a couple more players to reconnect and continue the competition.
But they are now part of the game. They're back. We're back into the game. 8 minutes in. It's not looking good for Onic PH so far. They still have a couple of win conditions here, and that is on Wise. Wise needs to make sure that his Harriet goes online. As soon as he does go online, that's when all hell is going to break loose here in this fight. But the way that Bosskur has been playing this, they're making sure that they're depriving Wise any opportunities to be able to pop off.
Yeah, and Wise popping off, even having the purple buff or the orange buff, it really makes me wonder, what does it mean, right? Maybe if you kill Lake and maybe one more, then that should be something to strive for. But man, here we go. He committed the Zaman Force already to take this turtle real quick, and they get it done. Here we go. Zaraki gonna come in to Wise's personal space. Fuza can take in quite a bit of damage. He's gonna have to go down here. Wild charge, but for what? Nothing. He goes down, and it looks like Wise and Iakno are going to be caught between a rock and a hard place. There you go. The Zaman Force still pop. Scott going to be made pay here by Wise, and he goes down. Up next on the back end is going to be Kaiser, but Kaiser going to survive with the on the Esmeralda. He takes out Jay, and it's going to be Wise left alone. He's the survivor, but he's also going to be executed, extinguished by Lex. Dilar left alone in mid. He was pushing up top. No, did you notice that?
Yeah.
He was just working quietly.
He was watching on top. There's, just to make sure they equalizes the map priority for their team. Bottom lane is gonna get bottom lane tier 2 turret is just about to fall down. That's a bottom lane tier 2 turret falling down on the side of Bosskur, and that's something that Bosskur does not want to happen. They don't want to give Onic PH any real estate in this fight.
Oh, you know what? We mentioned earlier, Onic PH, gods of macro, but here they're showing us, hey, we are down, but we're not out. We still have something up our sleeves. And with that being said, check out the tower down bottom. It's almost down as well. And Dilar, being absent in that long team fight down bottom, was working up top. So they still have something here to prove. They're still showing us that despite our losses here, we're down 10 kills, about 3,000 gold. We can still win this. We're still in this. And man, I'm still waiting for Wise to pop off. You're right. There's a lot on Wise's back, this young man.
There is a lot. Well, Wise needs to... He's the sole carry here for his team. So he needs to make sure that all his other teammates, especially on Fuzakin, make sure that his wild charge and his wall offs go according to plan, because that is exactly what he needs. No wall offs available there. Good disengage by Bosskur. This is going to be a play for the Lord, but while that's happening, Dilar and Kaiser in a bit of a scuffle there over the top side. I think the rest of Bosskur is going to try to respond to Dilar.
Yeah,
they
no.
are.
Yeah, with that kind of rotation, it's Bosskur owning the space now. And Dilar, I think with the consecration, will be having enough time to get away, and he does. Got Samyon gonna get a bite out of Koopa. And there you go, Torrents by Sakura pushing back 3 members of Onic PH with successful disengage. And just like that, we're back to reset. Iakno just working the lane down bottom, gonna get the River Crab here. Oh, I wonder where the next fight's gonna happen. Scott here might be waiting to charge up. Oh, man-to-man defense. Fuzakin on Scott. The 2 tanks just watching each other.
While that's happening, though, Iakno is now going to be in a tight spot. Zaraki and Lakes will almost got taken out there by Iakno. That was very clutch. Fuzakin's gonna get caught. a lot. Popal and Koopa actually is going to try to go for the chase down here because they are both very low, but I don't think that's going to be the wisest call that Jay could go for.
Yeah, Jay almost took out Zaraki with a flame shot, to be honest. Now look at this. Scott with the revenge jumping onto Jay, but he's going to be made pay here. Buy-wise, pop in this Zaman Force to make sure that he finishes the job. Jay gets the finishing touch, and Legs just raining down the damage on the D-Lar. Did you see that? That was what, 2 or 3 shuriken tosses, and D-Lar's at about half health. Amazing. They're going to try to secure this purple buff first, and then maybe, just maybe, fight for Lord, because it's free. Legs is free here. But there is a minion wave crashing up top, so they're going to have to clear that first.
Look at the atomizations here, though. Carry is now a problem for everybody who wants to go up against. Carry can pretty much 1v9 this entire game. Just because of the items that she has, she's going to be able to pretty much put everybody down out of their misery. As I say that, though, look at that damage onto Wise. Wise is going to get taken out. That's going to be the primary damage dealer out here for Onic PH. Kite is going to be diving in with the Falling Star Moon in the back lines here of Onic PH. And now that is going to be Jay going down as well. Yakno will not be able to out-sustain this fight. And this is a losing fight. A losing game for Onic PH. Fusakin, low on HP. Even though you're a tank, you're going to fall down to that carry.
Oh man, I think Carrie just built her last core item. Sitting at a lovely 806. It's just a matter of time. I think they'll go for the penetrate here and then go for Lord. If not, go all the way. Yep, they're going to go for the penetrate, but they have very few minions. Oh, D-Lar going to be next up on the docket, and he is going to get executed here. That's a long way around, buddy. Kaiser gets the kill. They're going to go for the penetrate. Can they go for the finish, though, man?
They can finish from this.
They can!
And that is going to be the game, unless... No, that's not going to happen. Bosskurr is going to be taking game number 1 in this best of 2 series. What do you think about that match, my guy?